since I didn't upload yesterday or go live at all. Abundant Rising. Abundant Rising. Of course you guys are cutting grass right here. Of course. I just always seem to pick the greatest of spots, and I love that so much. Crying, Lord. Okay. I'm debating if we should just do like a quick, dang it. I'm just debating if we should do like a quick reading. Just something, you know, for the lovely collective. Hi Essence, hi love. Okay, let me turn the AC up a little bit. Okay, I thought we should just do like a collective, something really quickly, you know, whatever the message, whatever needs to be said. I don't know. I'm in the car, you guys. That's why my phone's like this. Okay. Hi Wayne. Hi. Kids in marriage? Okay, that sounds nice. Like a collective. Like, how does the kids see you? Or are you talking about like babies, like having babies and getting married? Hi Loyalty. Hi love. Hi Miss Divinely. Hey love. Okay. What do you mean by that reading, Essence? We can do something sporadic today. Okay, let me see. Like if we're oh wow, that's a good topic. Wow. Libra season, yes, Libra season has finally arrived, love. I know you've been wanting me to do the Libra live. Cheers to our birthday coming up. It's been a while since I caught a live. Honestly, love, I haven't even been live. I have not been on live, y'all. What's so funny, Essence, is that question, that actually resonates with my life. I actually go through these moments where I question, am I going to have children? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm very good with kids, but I question if I'm going to have kids. And what's so funny is that recently, this was literally last week, my niece came over, right? And she asked me randomly, right? She's watching her YouTube, and she asked me, she said, do you like kids? No, wait, no. She was like, do you have kids? I said, no. And she was like, do you like kids? I said, yeah. She was like, why don't you have kids? I said, I don't know. And then she was like, you need to have a child. And then my sister Serenity said this about a month ago. I'm like, what's going on? Why do y'all keep encouraging me to have children? My sister Serenity told me about a month ago that I need to find a boyfriend so that I can have a child. I said, what in the world is going on? Like, y'all have plenty of nephews and a niece. Then there's a nephew on the way. Come on. I love kids, but I honestly am unsure if I will have any. I don't know. It's been a while since I called out. You should also do how your children view us. I think we would be a great mom. I think so too. Okay. You should do a reading about kids and marriage. How does our children view us? Okay, we can do that. Like a collective. All right. How does the children view you? So this is going to be for whoever does have kids, I assume. Oopsie. I'm dropping cards. Okay, maybe I should use a different deck, because that was a lot of cards that flew. Dang it. I'm like, I'm the baby. I know I'm not the baby. I'm the oldest. My sister Serenity said that she wished she was the oldest. I'm like, well, no, you do not. And I said, technically, you are the oldest, you know. Technically, out of the younger four, you are. I'm going to fall back. I don't have any yet. Okay, I'm gonna use this deck, you guys. There's so many cards from my Halloween deck that flew out, so I assume let's not use that one for the kids. Okay, so let's do a collective reading. How does the kiddos view us? Okay, this is gonna be for the collective that does have kids, and then we can do a separate one for the collective that don't. I'm the oldest too, but I'm like, I'm not having babies because I gotta nurture the inner child, period. And I'm still nurturing her. All right, I still got my skates in this back seat that I have not taken out and explored in a while. I need to. Okay. So for the collective that does have kids, they're babies. All right. Let's tap in. For the collective that does have babies, how does their children view them, Spirit? Okay, I'm hearing slow down. So some of you guys, your child may feel like you drive very fast. Or maybe you are always telling them to like slow down when they are talking, something like this here. Okay. Let's see. Yes, always do what's best for you. Thank you, love. Okay. Wow, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, was there something that happened today? Because I'm literally thinking of, yeah, Ace of Swords. I feel like someone's child may be a little upset at them right now. All right, there may have been like a little argument going on here. Maybe getting ready for school, or maybe they wanted to do something after school and you told them no. I feel like there's a little resentment here. The Ace of Swords. I feel like someone's child is having a hard time with, okay. This is gonna sound weird, but I'm literally hearing punishment. I'm not getting actual hitting though. This could be maybe someone's child is on punishment. Like for example, they're not allowed to hang out with their friends or their cousins. Something like this here. Maybe they like to go outside a lot, or they like to get picked up by their cousins. Something like this here. I feel like someone's child may be a little upset that they're being told no. Okay, yeah. The Three of Swords. Maybe they were also told no from another parent, and they may have asked you and you gave them the same answer. Three of Swords, Ace of Swords. This could be a teenager. It could be someone that's also been having a lot of tantrums lately. I feel like this child may be wanting more attention, maybe more one-on-one. All right, the Three of Swords and Ace of Swords is giving this this may not be an only child. Okay, interesting how I say that, you guys. I'm looking in front of me and there's three gentlemen walking. So yeah, purple or black could be relevant. Purple and black. Okay, I'm taking this reading from an inner child. Three of Swords and Ace of Swords. Yeah, I'm really getting this energy of someone not liking being told no right now. Okay, I feel like this could be even a moment that you're having, like, I'm having to repeat myself to my child, or maybe this child is getting older and they're talking back, something like this here, and you could be trying to handle this situation without the way mom used to do, okay, or the way dad used to do. Take it how it fits. All right, or you could just be trying to unchange some things. The Three of Swords. There could also be conflict with their siblings. I feel like this child may want more alone time away from their siblings. Maybe this is Three of Swords, Ace of Swords. I don't know. This is not giving responsibilities, but maybe they just feel like they're always around them. And there could be this energy of them not getting along right now. Like there's differences. There's so many differences. And I just feel like this child wants space. The energy that I'm picking up on this child wants space. The Ace of Swords, Three of Swords. But I also feel like as a parent, I'm not a parent, but I feel like as a parent, they may be having a hard time with this fact that you're telling them no when it comes towards hanging out with friends or going to certain activities, something like this here. Maybe they want to go over a friend's house and you're like, no, I don't do that. Maybe have the friend come over here, something like this here. Okay, and it's possible they may actually be trying to be a little sneaky with this Three of Swords. So it's given, you could be stopping them from something that they want to do. All right, and that could even be why they're mad. I'm definitely getting a preteen energy here, teenage energy. They could be like 11, 15, 14, 12. Okay. My new business colors is purple and gold. I love that. Okay, let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I'm actually... Yeah, someone's really upset about them not getting their way. Like, they could actually be crying and throwing a fit, and you're like, what? All I said was not today. All I said was not this weekend. And maybe they're really getting mad, and I feel like it's because they were trying to do something else. All right, they already had a plan. All right, that's what I'm getting. Oh my gosh, this is not funny, but it's making me think of the time when, you know, we'd go over a friend's house, and at that friend's house, we'd do whatever we want to do. We'd go to another friend's house, and it's giving that. So maybe they're trying to, I don't know, do something a little sneaky. The Chariot. Okay. Could be a Cancer. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Sagittarius. Yep, Sagittarius, Scorpio. The King of Wands. I feel like this person could just be wanting to do their own thing right now. It's given, I don't really want to listen to mom. I don't really want to listen to dad. All right, I want to go over my friend's house because over at my friend's house, we get to, you know, we get to do whatever we want. We get to eat whatever we want. There's no limit, you know. I'm just getting that this child is just not okay with the fact that they have to listen. All right, so they may be having a struggle with this. I wouldn't say, you know, blame or shame yourself for this. Whoever is resonating with this, because I feel like this child could just really be, like, they're going through their own thing. I feel like they're a little stubborn. I'm not going to lie. They could be a Taurus. But the Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, it just feels like they want their way. And because they're not getting their way, they're throwing a tantrum. They are making it harder on you. Like, that's what I'm getting. I feel like children are very smart. Like, they know what to say. They know what not to say. Especially if this child is trying to push your buttons. I feel like this is exactly what's going on here. All right. Yeah. Three of Swords, Ace of Swords is giving, well, since I didn't get my way, I'm gonna give you trouble. All right, I'm gonna make things hard. I'm gonna make you have to repeat my name, you know, 3 times because you didn't let me do what I wanted to do, because you said no, because I couldn't have this for dinner. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, this makes me actually happy because as an adult I became less rebellious, and this reminds me of how independent I was. Oh goodness. Okay, all right. That's for that group. I feel like that was like preteen. Okay, so let's do like younger group. Okay, let's do the younger group. All right, adolescents. Oh my gosh, like maybe toddler. All right, like 6, 7, 8, around these ages. Let's see. For anyone that has children this age. All right, let's see. That was definitely like a preteen or teenage energy for sure. Like, I want to be left alone. Please and thanks. Okay. Alrighty. For the younger baby spirit, how do they view their parents? Please and thank you. How do they view... Oh my gosh, these cards is just dropping. Jeesh. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh gosh, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. 4 of Pentacles. All right, I feel like this child may feel like there's a budget right now. All right, the 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Maybe they keep asking for something. You're like, not today, not right now. I'm not getting so much of anger like I was in the teen reading, but this is feeling more so like this child may be wishing that you guys had more resources, the 10 of Pentacles, more things available for them. Yeah, it feels like they may want to either get more, explore more, do more activities, something like this here, and they feel like they may be recognizing that money's an issue or money is needed. That's what I'm getting. Okay, the Page of Swords. Yep. I feel like this child's very smart. I feel like this is a child, even though that they're young, I feel like they notice when you're upset, when you're happy. The Page of Swords, I feel like they notice because of the way you talk. This could be a change in your tone, body language. I feel like this child of yours is able to interpret this. Like, you can even feel like they're intuitive. It could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Leo. All right, Knight of Wands. I feel like this child may want to go out more. do more. The Knight of Wands, it feels like they are in this energy of everything they see they want to, do. Or, they're scrolling on YouTube or YouTube shorts. I don't know. That's what my niece likes to do. It's giving, I want to try that out. I want to do that. I want to get that. Okay. They may be in this stage where they just want to experiment so much, and they may be noticing how you're like, no, not right now, or maybe another time. Or maybe they could be understanding too, like when it's their birthday, they get to do more. So they could be also excited for an upcoming birthday. I'm getting that too. Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. I feel like this child may even notice how you are. Maybe you stay up late, or you're always up early. They may feel like you don't sleep. Page of Pentacles. I feel like this child is very observant. They're very observant. They may also like to hold your hand. That's what I'm getting. They may like to hold your hand. The Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is a child that you may even feel like they know when you're upset. They know when you need a hug or something. They know when you need just a pick me up. Okay, maybe they will randomly compliment you or something, or they'll randomly ask you a question. It just happens to be something that you're thinking about. I feel like this child is intuitive, like very, very intuitive. Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Page of Swords. I feel like they be reading you sometimes. I feel like a part of them also wants to do more for you. I feel like they also are aware that they can't. A part of them feels like they wish that they were able to do more for you as their mom or as their dad. The Knight of Wands. Or this can even be they wish that you and this person was getting along. Something like this here. This person is very, very smart. All right. You may even feel like they're going to have to take like AP classes or something. Or you could just notice how, again, they come off very intuitive. This is what I'm getting. The Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. All right, let's see. Anything else? This child. I feel like this child may also want new pants, or they want something like about bottom. They want new bottoms. Maybe this could be like underwears too. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Maybe they're growing and they need some new undergarments. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is an energy of your child. I feel like they really do love the relationship between you and them, but I also feel like they may want you to be closer with another person. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They may notice differences between you and someone. Yeah, they could be an air sign or an earth sign, and I feel like they wish you were closer because they see how when you guys are getting along, like everyone's happy. That's what I'm getting. Everyone's getting along. Everyone is showing up for each other. I feel like they really want more family moments like this instead of it being so sporadic, inconsistent. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like they just recognize the space. That's what I'm getting. The space between you and someone, or the space between you and family. The Page of Pentacles. Maybe this is also something that they witness in school. All right, so they see like how when their friend's mom picks them up, their friend's dad picks them up, it's like they're noticing things around them. And I feel like when they come home, they are kind of comparing the families, the two families. Yeah. I feel like they really like having and making good memories. And I feel like a lot of their memories, it's giving a lot of their good memories could be outside. Because I see all these cards, they're outside. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, they're all outside doing something. So they may really like when there's family reunions, family gatherings, okay? Or when family from another family comes over. That's what I'm getting. They really like when it's a full house. Interesting. The Knight of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting for the younger group. Okay. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? I feel like this child may also pay attention to your music choices. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they could be learning a few things from your music choices. Okay, this could be a good thing or this could be a bad thing, depending on what you're listening to. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I just feel like this child is recognizing that they're growing. All right, like they are recognizing that they're getting older. All right, maybe they are also looking back at pictures and they're seeing the difference. This child is definitely aware of a lot. All right. Yep, King of Cups. You may even feel like they are like an old woman in a little girl's body, or an old man in a little man's body. That's what I'm getting. King of Cups. Like you know, you sometimes act like you my mom, or you sometimes act like you my dad. Okay, that's what I'm getting. This is cute. I feel like they really love when you hug them, when you tell them that you love them. All right. I feel like they do notice when you are in this, you know, giving energy, and I feel like they love it. But they may also feel like, I don't know, it's not given to you, or you don't give this to other people. They may even feel like they get special treatment. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Page of Swords. Yeah. Maybe this could be compared to their cousins or something like this here, or to other children. They may notice how you do pamper them when you want, when you can. But there's moments when it's like, no, we can't get that right now. We can't do that right now. All right. So that's what I'm getting for the younger groupers. Okay. What was the other one? Everything she's saying makes it seem collective for me. Read one for the almost adults children. Okay, the almost adult. So what's that age? Like 17, 19? 17 to 19? Oh gosh, this is going to be an interesting one. Is that the 17 to 19 group? Okay, 17 and up. Okay. All right, let's see. For the 17 and up, oh goodness. Let's see, what's this collective given? For the 17 and up, how are they viewing their parents? How are they viewing their parents for the 17 and up? How are they viewing their parents? Okay, shuffling. How does the 17 and up group feel about their parents? Okay. I just got a little cold. Hold on, I gotta turn this AC down. Alright. You're welcome, love. You are so welcome. I like this. This is different. Alright. Let's see. Okay, I notice how long I'm taking to shuffle, so maybe they feel like you take too long. Like, hurry up. Hurry up, okay? Especially if you're going out with them. Come on, mom. Come on, dad. Like, you take it forever. I was about to leave you. Okay, let's see. I feel like this child could be at the age where they may be wanting to explore some things that you do. Okay, so if any of you guys like to have a cup of wine, you know, watching your movie, they may be curious, or they may be trying to like test the boundaries, test the waters. Like, hey mom, can I get a sip of that? Can I get a sip of that? Something like this here. 7 of Pentacles. And I feel like they want to see what you're going to let them do, what you're going to let them get away with. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Magician. Some of you guys, this child may not be working right now, and they may, I don't know, they may not want to work, honestly. The 2 of Pentacles. I feel like they could be, oh gosh, okay, I'm seeing this as they may be still used to asking you for money, asking you for help. Okay, now I need to turn this back up. And it's giving, you could be trying to teach them like, no, you need to get a job, or you need to learn how to budget. Maybe you're actually going back and forth with how to teach your child something, or some of you guys, you may not even know how to, and you may just be hoping and praying that they're learning it from school. All right, the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like this child may be actually going through some issues. It could be insecurities. The 10 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. How do they view you? I feel like they are just noticing how you're not really helping them as much as they may want you to. The 2 of Pentacles is giving, well, if you do this, then I give you this. Okay, so maybe they don't like how they have to do chores, or you're still making them do chores. I feel like they're at the age where they feel like they shouldn't be have to told what to do. Of course, that's normal at that age, but there is definitely something with finances. I feel like they don't like that they are depending on you for this, but then a part of them doesn't want to work. A part of them also may feel like they don't have time to work. Maybe they have other things that they want to do, other responsibilities. If this person's in school, I feel like they are just like, I need to hurry up and graduate because I want to leave. I feel like this child definitely does not like the rules. With the Magician, it's like similar to that preteen energy, but I feel like they may also sense that they're getting older, like they're closer to the adult age where they can do more. So maybe again that goes with the testing the waters. Yeah, I feel like they could be definitely doing some things and they're like, I want to see how far I can go. So maybe they are drinking or asking you like, oh, what you think about this, what you think about that. And I feel like a part of them is asking these things because they want to see your opinion. You know, my friend was doing this, what do you think about this? That's what I'm getting. No, love, this is just a collective. We're on the 17 and up. How does your child view you? Two of Pentacles. If any of you guys resonate with your parents, I'm sorry, you and your spouse being together, and this is, you know, the father or mother of your child, it's giving, it feels like this child may like to play this game where, okay, if mom says no, then I'm going to ask dad. If dad says no, then I'm going to ask mom. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this 17 and up. I'm trying to think, what was I doing at 17? I feel like I couldn't even do much anyway. So maybe they do feel like you are still a bit strict on that and they don't understand why. Seven of Pentacles is giving, come on, I'm almost 18 or I'm almost 21. Like, why are you treating me like a baby? All right, but I do feel like you may be playing the, you know, well, these are my rules because this is my house. And maybe this isn't, you know, being too strict on them, but you could be trying to teach them responsibility since they are at this age where they could be possibly moving out, you know, in the next couple of years. All right, yeah. Some of you guys, you may also be unsure how to teach your child this because maybe they don't have an interest in it. Maybe this can even be like something with the car. You could be asking them like, are you keeping up with your maintenance? Yeah, it's possible that you may feel like this child is like a little lazy or this could be, they don't want to learn nothing, okay? I don't know. I feel like they may feel like you bugging them sometimes. Hi. Okay, let's see. Six of Swords. This may also be someone that likes to stay out a lot or they want to stay out late. King of Cups. They may also, Three of Pentacles, they may also act like a baby when they need you for something. I feel like they do like y'all relationship, but then there's some part of them that doesn't like when you get too serious on them, or I don't know. The Magician is Two of Pentacles. There's a little manipulation here. Sometimes they may feel like you could come off a bit manipulating. King of Cups. Yeah. That's what I'm picking up, you guys. Literally, the Hermit. I'm definitely picking up on that. I mean, nobody's perfect, but I feel like they may recognize some traits. Okay? The Two of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. I think this is going to be the last children one, love. All right, let's see. Anything else? 17 and up. How do their... I feel like this child just wants you to kind of let them be. And, oh my gosh, this is similar to the teen energy. The Two of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And maybe they could even be the one that's coming off manipulative too. Maybe they cry or they... Remember when you was doing this? Remember when you treated me this way? Remember when you know, spanked me for this? They could be bringing up these things, and I feel like it could even be to try to guilt you into letting them have whatever, or maybe to help them. I feel like this person, this child of yours, does recognize that they rely on your help, but I do think a part of them does not want that. And a part of them may even be trying to work on how to get away from that. All right, to step more into this independent energy, but they may also feel like they're struggling with this because they're also going through their own, you know, issues. The Magician, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this child may need a lot of I love yous or a lot of affirmations because I pick up on them having some insecurities that actually stops them from doing what they want to do. Yeah, the King of Cups. Maybe you resonate with this child being a bit more sensitive, okay? And there's nothing wrong with being sensitive, but I just feel like, maybe some of the things you say, it still stays with them. That's what I'm getting. So I feel like your child may feel a little hurt still by some of the things you have previously said to them, or maybe even not getting their way when they really wanted their way, okay? Something about a party, or maybe something about prom could have been relevant. Maybe they couldn't get the dress that they wanted, or they couldn't get the suit that they wanted. Something like this here. I feel like they still are holding these grudges against you. And I feel like they would not hesitate on reminding you. The Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups. It's giving, remember when you did this? Remember when you said this? And even though it may come off as a joke, I feel like they're actually being very serious. Yeah. And that can even be with this Two of Pentacles. I feel like they really do like, the relationship between you and them. But then there's this other part that recognizes that some of the things that goes on is a bit, I would rather not be that way. That's what I'm getting. All right. Of course, they becoming an adult. Yeah. Yeah, I see 17 in the chat, and I see 17 in the card. So this person could be 17. Yeah, something like this here. All right, or they could be 18. All right, so that's for the adults. That was an interesting reading. That actually felt like a lot of pressure. So they may even be feeling a lot of pressure right now because they are in that pre-adult stage, okay? So, yeah, I feel like you may... I don't know. This energy feels like they could be just a little nervous about the future. And I feel like I was also at that age too. But then I remember wanting to move out and leave. So it's definitely that energy there. But there's also this pressure. Chile, them children, they just want space. It seems like all three issues was just wanting to be alone. Yeah. I wanted to be alone a lot when I was a child. I actually was. Okay. All right. Should we just do a regular collective now? That was interesting. That was actually my first time doing like a children's reading like that. I think it's a little harder for me too since I don't have children. That was a good challenge. So thank you, Miss Essence, for that. Good morning. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that message. Good morning. Yes, regular. Okay. Alrighty. Regular, schmegular. Okay, let me get a different deck. Okay, I'm gonna use my Cosmic Cycles. Okay. That was cool. Can you do a reading on what our inner child wants us to know? Okay. All right, let's do the collective first. Let's do the regular collective first. Alrighty. Let's see how this is gonna go. Oh, I want to actually get my other cards. Do I have it in here? Okay. Okay, yes I do. Just in case I'm gonna pull from my oracle. My daughter's a Sag. Okay, let's see, Spirit. For the lovely collective, what is something that the collective needs to hear? Okay, this is interesting. I'm looking in front of me, you guys. There's a Rent-A-Center truck, and it says, watch something new. Some of you guys, you could be watching something new, or you're being encouraged to stop watching the same old things, okay? Wow. Or maybe eating the same foods. It's time to switch it up. Change your palate a little bit. Reset that palate a little bit. Okay. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Excuse this, you guys. This nonsense. All right. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. Interesting because it's kind of giving the adult reading. I'm sorry, the children reading. But now that this is clearly adults, this is giving, how are you showing up for your adult self right now? All right, like, are you guys having sweet tooths? Are you, maybe it's giving, I don't want to work. I don't want to go to work. That song, on Instagram, he's like, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Something like that here. So it's giving that. Maybe you are trying to avoid your responsibilities, and it's giving, hold on now. Don't we got goals? Don't we got dreams? Don't we got places to be? Things to do, people to see. That's what this is giving. And it's like, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing all that. Okay, so there is a message to tap into the discipline. Ah, gosh, I'm definitely a part of this collective. Message. Okay, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's giving, come on. You got things to do. Six of Pentacles. The Hierophant reverse. Okay, so yeah, this is giving, all right, I caught off tonight. Oh my goodness, y'all, because I feel like the Hierophant reverse is making me think of, all right, are you guys skipping out on y'all prayers, y'all meditations, your spiritual hygiene? Are we not saging, Palo Santoing, like whatever you guys do, okay? This can even be, I don't know, whatever you do, okay? It's giving y'all may be slacking a little bit, and this is what Spirit is talking about. All right, come on now. We know you're a baddie. We know, you know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about. But you still need to keep up with these things. You still got goals that you have to reach, okay? You still have things on the to-do list that you got to check off, all right? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, and there's also this message to not overindulge, not over spend as well, okay? So it's giving, okay, if you had a moment, all right, now slow down, cut back, all right? You had your fun. Now let's get back into the work, all right? That's what I'm getting. The Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys, you may also, like, you don't want to work for anybody, okay? So it's giving, what can you do right now to prepare you for that, all right? That's what I'm getting. Especially if you guys are dependent on other people, how can we lean more independence? This is giving saving right now, saving your money, budgeting, all right? Even if you have been spending, it's giving, okay, all right, now let's save the rest of our money. That's what I'm getting. Let's save the rest of our money. The Hierophant reverse. And also get back to your practices, get back to yoga, get back to whatever. This is making me think of slow mornings. So if any of you guys have been having to rush in the morning, try getting up early, setting that alarm clock, okay? It's giving that, and actually getting up when the alarm goes off. I feel like Spirit is clocking the discipline. All right, we know what you want to do. We know what you want to be. It's currently 12:22 on the clock. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's giving, you've been doing your thing, but okay, so you can continue doing your thing. You gotta get to work, boo-boo. You gotta started a diet after I eat chicken fried steak. Ooh, and mashed potatoes and gravy. Enjoy, love, enjoy. I just pulled a card that says savings. See? Listen, I'm a part of this collective, you guys. Yesterday, I went out to Marshall's. I went out to, what's that other store? TJ Maxx. Listen, I was going crazy. I said, these are my early birthday gifts. And it's so funny, too, because I literally bought the same things that I be wearing, which is like sporty clothes. But yeah, I feel like they definitely talking about me. I pulled the Six of Pentacles, see? It's okay. We all getting caught out right now. They're like, come on, slow down. Slow down. I was just annoyed yesterday, so that's why I said, let me go out and treat myself. I need some retail therapy. And that's exactly what I did. Got the star. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like they are just encouraging us right now to get back into taking better care of our health. All right, it's giving, all right, you're noticing the signs. All right, you're noticing the signs. This is making me think of like when we eat too much, like sweets and stuff, we get bloated, or we tend to break out. We may even feel like our skin's not looking as hydrated. It's giving that. So there may even be some signs that you're like, okay, I'm noticing this in the mirror. Okay, you still feeling yourself, but okay, you know what we need. We need some fruit. We need some water. H2O. We need some coconut water. That's what I'm getting. It's giving hydrate ourselves. That's what our adult selves is needing right now. Discipline, keeping up with our spiritual hygiene. Or I cannot speak. Hygiene. The adult self needs to put on and be independent because the child cell didn't listen. Yes. Sometimes I feel like I really do struggle with that. I have my moments. I have my moments when, like, I'm able to keep up with it, like, consistent, and then, like, 3 months and I break it. Literally, that's always been me. It's always been like that for me. Especially the gym. Especially the gym. I will be in the gym and then something happens. I'm done with the gym. I'm done with the gym. It's like a phase that I have a hard time, keeping it a part of my daily life. Okay. Let's see. Anything else where the collective Six of Pentacles. I'm literally hearing that song. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. Okay. I take a break every full moon or new moon, but I get back on track. Yeah, we always do. We always end up getting back on track. And I feel like this is just the reminder, okay, it's about that time. It's about that time to get back on track, all right? Especially if this is a gym journey. We're about to start heading into that colder season. So I feel like this is the perfect time, cover yourself up, all right? Whatever we, a little shy about, cover ourselves up. And then by the time summertime comes, we already looking our best. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Giving cut out the juice, cut out the sweets, stop buying the sweets, stop buying the snacks. Y'all, I'm looking at someone's license plate and it says 999 on it. 999. All right, it's time to give it up now. Time to give it up. Yeah, it's making me think of hibernation, like going into hibernation. Okay, so it's time to start cooking at home. Stop eating out. That's what I'm getting. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, save your money. Yeah. There may even be instances where the food is not being made right or you don't like the way it tastes. That's another thing. That's your ancestors. All right, we told you stop getting this. We told you stop getting this. Okay, drink more matcha. I never had matcha, but homemade. Starbucks matcha got a lot of sugar. I never had matcha, but I definitely had a Star Beast. So I'm definitely a part of this collective. I was just saying too that I need to start drinking my... Oh, there's a butterfly up there. I wonder if you guys seen that. Probably not, but I just seen a butterfly. I was just saying how I need to get my teas out, and especially the one that helps your immune system. All right, prevents you from getting sick. The echinacea, the ginger tea. I like ginger tea. I like dandelion root tea. I used to not like that tea, but then, it grew on me. Tastes like dirt. Tastes like dirt, but it's good. Okay, I'm gonna have to try it. Okay. I never had it. I know it's the green drink, though. I never had it. Try a matcha latte with brown sugar from Starbucks. You might like it a little. Or vanilla. See, look. Tarot King. Bad influence. You just said Starbucks has a lot of sugar. Now you telling me to go get one. Okay. I'm going to listen. I'm going to try it. Okay. Let's see. Some of you guys, you may also be encouraged to get a car wash. Alright, I literally have been encouraged to get a car wash and I've been avoiding it because I don't feel like it. But yeah, it's time to clean the car. Oh my gosh, look, yo, Queen of Wands. It's time to get to work. That's what this is giving. It's time to get to work. And I mean in every department. Okay, we're not, shaming you on how lazy you've been. Alright, we know you going through some things. We know and we see and trust that it's being handled, but we just need you to do your part right now. Okay, this is also giving change up the playlist. We are not heartbroken. We're not sad. We're not depressed. We're not broke. None of that. All right. It's so funny. This is also making me think of a dream last night. I don't remember like word for word, but it was something along the lines like someone was talking to me and they showed me this flashcard and it says something about you're not poor. Something with the economy, something like this here. And I was like, okay, yeah. So it's giving, we are abundant. We're not poor. It's just living in this economy makes us feel this way. All right, especially being single. And I'm not talking about like dating, I'm talking about like living on your own. All right, it's like you have all these responsibilities, you have all these things that you have to do, and you got to keep up with it. It's not like you can just say, all right, I don't want to do it. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So some of you guys, you may also resonate with that. This can even be you trying to embrace or at least reprogram your mindset, when it comes towards this lack mindset, this abundant mindset, because we all really are abundant. But I feel like the situations that we go through can tend to make us feel like we're not. All right, like for me, the neighbors being freaking assholes, okay, they're making me feel like I'm going berserk, like crazy. So yeah, this is what this is giving. It's like, you don't deserve this, but you're having to work with it. It's something like this here, but this is giving, just continue working, just continue doing what you have to do, because this is going to be your way out. This is going to be your, your ticket. All right, your get out of jail free card. That's what I'm getting. We're whooping our ass today. Yep. Okay, adult self, do the work you couldn't do as a child. Yes, it's giving the Rugrats when they grew up. Oh, I missed that show. Oh my goodness. What was the one who, Angelica. I always liked saying that name when I was young, Angelica. Coconut milk though. They say ginger tea with cayenne pepper. Oh no, I don't know if I can do the cayenne pepper. I don't know if I can do that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull one more card. Let me get a drink. Hold on. I actually have my coconut water. So, the sign. Stay hydrated. Get hydrated. Get some hydration. Okay. And I feel like it is a little bit more pricey trying to stay healthy. Honestly, I think it is. And also, when you do like buy fruits and stuff, it's like having to eat them in a timely manner. And also, fingers crossing that you are getting some good fruit, because y'all, lately when I've been buying watermelon, it's been overripe. It's very mushy. And I can't eat it that way. So I have to turn into a juice. But the last time that I got the watermelon, I turned into a juice, but it ended up not tasting right. I'm like, okay, I think this watermelon is just bad. I just want bacon. I love that. What's this responsibility? This is an excellent reading. You're so welcome, love. My neighbor's cooking fried eggs. You're so welcome. Okay. All right. That was the lovely collective reading. Okay. We can do one more. I'm going on a low carb so I can have bacon. But no pasta or bread for me. I know, I love bacon too. When I went back to eating meat, that was one of the things I was very excited to return back to. Bacon. I do not like turkey bacon. And I have a problem with subs and sandwiches right now. Like, I really love a ham and cheese sandwich with extra sweet peppers and some chips, literally. And I noticed that too. I'm having to clear my throat a lot more. So I'm like, yeah, I know I need to detox. I definitely know that I need to detox. For sure. It's currently 12:34 p.m. Can we make it any clearer? Are any of you guys dressing up for Halloween? The loaded Italian from Arby's. I don't eat Arby's. I only have their fries, their curly fries, and that's about it. I get like 2. Nobody like no rubber bacon. Because that bacon is nasty. I don't know. I don't know how people eat it, but people do eat it. And, there's no judgment. But, oh my goodness, I do not like that bacon. It is nasty. But, we like what we like, and we don't like what we don't like. That's so funny. I'm a witch every year. Literally, I say this every time. What are you gonna be for Halloween? I'm gonna be a witch. I'm gonna be a witch. That's the only time I can come out. If I was able to dress around, I think I'd be a teddy bear. I love that. But no, just chilling. I love that. Yep. I was thinking about getting some face paint. Just to explore. Just to explore. Okay. Should we do a love reading? I feel like we don't ever really do love. Are you guys not interested in love? I can do one more reading. One more reading. Yes? Okay. I got the romance. This is such an old deck, you guys. Such an old deck. Look at how it's crazy. And I'm still working with it. Look. Okay. Let's do a love reading. Let's do a love reading. Okay, I guess we can do like singles and takens. Sorry, you guys, for the clearing the throat, Lord. Okay. Okay, let's do singles first. I feel like I always do takens first, so let's do singles first. All right. So, all right, my angels, my ancestors, my spirit team, my spirit guides. Let's do a reading for the singles. Okay. This is very specific. Some of you guys, you could be a Pisces. You don't have to, but I'm literally seeing them fish, like the two fish. Is it what, koi fish? Okay, some of you guys, you may actually end up getting a matching tattoo with your partner. And maybe some of you guys, you're like, I'm not ever doing that. I'm not ever doing that. You might change your mind. You might change your mind. All right, even if it's not their name, I'm getting something that's still, you know, when y'all get together, it shows y'all as a, you know, a pair, as y'all are partners. Something like this here. Aww. I love that. Thank you, the Tarot King. Thank you so much. You always bring the good vibes too, and I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Something about matching tattoos. So, if any of you guys do have tattoos, I feel like you're definitely gonna want to get one with your partner. Oh, is it safe to love? I feel like some of you guys, you're still in this stage where you're like, am I going to be single for the rest of my life? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like I can't match with nobody. I cannot. I don't know. Worth waiting for. I've been wanting a dragonfly tattoo on my leg. Oh, I love that. This is funny, you guys. I'm going to share this. This is a bit personal, at least in my opinion. I think it is, but I'm going to share it. So, I have this thing since I've been single for years now. And I go back and forth with, you know, liking it. Some days I don't, but lately it's been okay. But I go back and forth with this thing because I'm so used to being by myself that I'm like, I don't even know how it would be when I am in a connection, because I feel like I would want my own space. I would want my own room. And I was noticing on TikTok, I never knew that this bed exists, but there's Alaskan king size beds, right? If any of you guys don't know what those beds are, it's like two kings together. And I said, okay, this is what we're going to have to get, because I'm going to need my space. I'm going to need this whole bed, and you're going to have your whole bed. And I was just thinking about this, and I'm like, is this a problem? Like, is this a problem? But I do have Aquarius in my chart, so I'm just like, is this just me wanting to separate myself all the time? But that's what I'm getting, like something similar to this. You may be feeling like you're meant to be alone, or you're going to always be alone because you just, I don't know, relationships are just interesting sometimes. Okay, it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, so I feel like some of you guys, you could still be, yeah, oh my gosh, cannot make it up. So you're still learning how to trust, maybe even yourself, you know, having good judgment, or that you will pick the right partner this time. Yep, because I sleep on the couch. I like my space. I love Aquarius, Moon, and Rising. Wow. Yeah, see? So it's a thing. And I feel like us being like by ourselves for so long, it's kind of scary. Look at them. Look at them. They all bundled up. Like, I don't know. I actually like being warm like this. I like this. I don't know if I can. Look, you guys. I don't know if you can see this, if this is clear. Hopefully it's clear. But I see two angels here. They covering themselves with blankets. Instead of just hugging each other, they both can bring warmth to each other, but they'd rather just be on their own. That's what this is giving. That's literally the energy. So a lot of you guys, you're still heavy in this independent energy. It's like, I don't know if I could compromise. I don't know if I can really see myself living with someone. And that's the energy that I'm getting. This is the romance of a lifetime. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So yeah, it's really giving the angels is playing, because they want us to be comfortable with loving again, but then they didn't put us by ourselves in isolation. Interesting. We're gonna need to do shadow work to cuddle. Yes, we all are on the couch. I don't know about the couch. I'm definitely in my bed. I'm definitely in my bed. Okay, let's see. Let's pull from tarot. The singles in love. Yeah, it's really giving. You go back and forth. You know, wings open, wings close. I don't know about this. Okay, a lot of you guys, this can even be the fact that you're not even putting yourself out there to be, you know, partnered with anyone. Oh gosh, that's what this is giving. It's giving you all the way up there. I can't even see you. You hiding. Okay. Okay, let's see. I broke my bed. My couch big and soft like a marshmallow. I love that for you. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see. For singles. Okay, I feel like this energy is like very playful, and I feel like some of you guys, there's actually some symbolism in this. Some of you guys may not even be taking anyone serious, and that can even be why you're still single. Okay, this can even be, you know, no one takes you seriously, or maybe you feel like you have not met someone that is on the same level. All right, but there is also this understanding that you have to go out. Like, you cannot meet anyone on your couch, on your marshmallow. Okay. That's what this is giving. You gotta kind of open up. Not kinda, you actually have to. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. You gotta open up. Oh gosh, this is giving exploring right now. I feel like singles are being encouraged to explore. Okay, so even if, you know, someone does ask you out on a date, and maybe you're not, you know, attracted to them, or maybe you're not really interested, it's giving still try it out. I feel like you're being encouraged to try things out. Maybe you got a new taste and you don't even know. Okay, or maybe this can be encouraging you to get a new taste, because the old taste is not it. All right, yeah. My Lilith is in Aquarius. That's why I'm single. See, I don't know much about the birth chart, love, so you gotta remind me what the Lilith is. My problem is they want me to be in their man and also have a woman too. Oh my. Oh, nothing. Oh goodness. Mine's was just liars, and cheaters. Narcissism. Okay, let's see. They want me, but they don't know how to treat me. They want me, but I'm too much. All right, let's see anything else there for singles. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just being encouraged to explore right now. Interesting. The last time I did a singles reading, it was giving, you don't gotta do nothing. All right, now's not the time. You know, get back in your work mode. But I feel like right now there's really this energy of you might be the one actually stopping yourself from meeting someone, because y'all just closed up. Okay, we just closed up. Okay, I gotta include myself in this, because I'm definitely a part of this collective. It's giving someone ask you out, you're looking at them like something wrong with them. Okay, they looking at you and you're looking at them. What's going on? Is this a what is it, a staring contest? Yeah, a lot of you guys, you may also I don't know, be comparing other people's relationships as well with this I don't want to date anyone right now, okay? So it's giving understanding that you're on a whole different timeline, especially if you guys have been putting in that work. You have been, you know, working on yourself, healing a lot of them wounds. I feel like you will definitely be attracting a new person, but this is giving you got to open up. You got to open up somewhat. You got to at least speak up. Some of you guys, you may, yeah, it's giving you could go ghost or something. Okay, that's definitely not me. So if any of you guys resonate with that, you could be ghosting, you know, your soulmates. You don't even realize. Look. Okay. Aren't you glad you didn't make a baby? Yep. Save yourself for the truth and make a baby. I'm staring, but I'm socially awkward. Same. Oh my goodness. Same. It's giving. You looking at me, I'm looking at you, because I'm not thinking like, oh, you finding me attractive. I'm thinking, what are you trying to do? Like, do I need to watch you? That's what I'm thinking. Why are you in my why are you in my business? Oh goodness, that is hilarious. That's hilarious. I love this. Y'all, my cheeks is like hurting from laughing. Y'all are cracking me up. Okay, I'm gonna put one more card about the singles, and then we're gonna go and take him. Okay, one more about singles. One more about singles. Anything else here? Anything else? Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, the 9 of Cups. I feel like these are good cards. This is showing that you are definitely attracting connections that will be long term. A lot of you guys, the next person that you will be talking to will be your forever, will be that. So if any of you guys, you know, that scares you hearing that, then you might not be ready for dating right now. But if you get excited about that, you know, that's music to your ears. This is just encouraging you right now to just, you know, remain hopeful, because I do feel like, you know, the next couple people that you will be meeting, one of them will definitely be your wife or your husband, okay? And it's giving you just got to open up. But I do feel like they want you to explore. Now, I'm not saying to sleep with everyone. I'm not saying that. But this is giving go out on dates or take yourself out on dates. And if someone approaches you, talk to them, engage with them. All right. I'm not saying you got to go home with them. I'm not saying they got to go home with you. I'm not even saying you guys got to exchange numbers. But I feel like your team wants you to get comfortable speaking. Like, you know, getting to know someone once again, because this is foreign, you know. This is foreign. It's been so long. All right. It's giving. We're a little rusty here. We gotta kind of ease our way back in there. Okay. I'm such a hopeless romantic. Same, love. Same. We are like the same person. Us singles are struggling. It's scary good. Me and my man will be watching your lives on a new marshmallow couch. I love in a new country. Not this marshmallow couch. Okay. So we're going to do a take-ins reading, you guys, and then we're going to end the live, okay? So hold on, let me shuffle. For some reason, my hands is getting cold. Okay. Hold on, let me get a drink of water. Okay. So for take-ins, oh my gosh, my hands are actually cold. Are any of you guys getting cold feet or something? This could even be for the take-ins. You guys are in a new chapter. Maybe you guys are moving in with each other, or you're meeting parents, you're getting married, you're having a baby, something like this here, you know. It's kind of exciting, but kind of nervous. It's giving, oh, we turning it up a little bit. I'm going to pretend I'm taking Okay, love, okay. This was such a vibe. Made me get up and clean. Oh, I love that. See? I wish I can find the motivation to clean this car. Goodness. I love the autumn and how it's cold. Wasn't it? Oh, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And I see 10 people in here, and then 10 likes. Okay, so this is for take-ins. All right, there's definitely this energy of you guys entering a new chapter with your partner. Maybe there is news of a pregnancy, or this could just be new roles, new responsibilities. Maybe you guys are actually moving in, or you're thinking about getting an apartment or a house together. Calling in your soulmate. Some of you guys, you may actually be questioning if this is your soulmate. Let go of control issues. Maybe they are controlling, or you notice some toxic traits about them. Maybe that's also where I'm getting like the cold feet. I feel like there's a collective group that could be questioning, you know, should I move forward with this person? Should I continue moving forward with this person? Some of you guys, you may feel like you are on a whole nother level, maybe having another awakening. You could be even wanting different, and maybe this person could be still in their old ways, their old habits, and it's giving, you know, I thought we outgrew that. You know, we are this age, we now have a baby, or we now have a son, we now have a daughter, something like this here. You could be having to remind this partner of yours that they are a parent or that they are an adult, you know. I'm all for, you know, connecting to the inner child, but in this case, this might even be like this person could be depending on you for help, or you may feel like you have to do a lot. All right, and it's giving, you know, I'm not a maid. All right, yeah. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, and then there's another group that also could just be trying to figure out if this person is your soulmate or not. It's given things are good, but I do notice a red flag, but it's like, is that enough for me to end the connection? You know, is that enough that I have to do that? You know, it's giving that. It feels like you guys could be just in your head right now because you do want to stay with this person, but you don't like that this person does this, or you don't like that they say these things. You don't like that they participate in this activity. Yeah, it's giving feelings are here. You love this person. Okay, let's pull from tarot. I feel like this is kind of getting confusing. Calling in your soulmate and then control issues. I feel like a lot of you guys may also be trying to ask the ancestors, pray, you know, give me a sign. Am I marrying the right person? Am I talking to the right person? And maybe you're still waiting on this sign. You're still waiting for this answer. I feel like if you're really having to ask this, there might even be this indication that this person's not. Okay, that's gonna be for a few of you, because this is what this is giving. If you have to ask these questions, you're already picking up on something already. You're already answering that question. All right, if you have to ask that question. All right, if any of you guys resonate with this being a new person, you could be trying to figure out if this person is your soulmate. And I see this here, and it's giving, okay, did I self-sabotage this? Could I self-sabotage this? So it's giving a lot of you guys, a lot of the takings are in their head right now. All right, am I worthy of this connection? Can I make this person happy? You know, this person makes me happy, but can I do the same? There may be this back and forth, you know. Let's see. Anything else? I feel like some of you guys, you may also have a partner that really likes to do a lot of things with you. This is making me even think of showering, like showering together, cooking together. There's so many activities that you guys do together, and this can even be, you know, what's helping you guys bond. And I feel like you could be, all right, is this just, you know, dependent on are we just dependent on each other, or is this really like, no, because we soulmates? There's a lot of back and forth and questioning in here in the takings energy. A lot of them. A lot of you guys are definitely questioning this person. Some of you guys, I see you being annoyed with this person because of something that they do. Maybe they are really someone that likes to control things. Maybe they do, you know, have you wrapped around their finger and you don't like that. Yeah. All right. My hands are like cold for some reason. There could be also issues with the ring, maybe sizing. Maybe this person didn't know your size or something. I don't know. It's giving the math is not mathing. How do you not know this, or how do you not remember this? It's just a lot of questioning going on in here. Okay, for takings, spirit, for takings. What's this? The King of Cups. The King of Pentacles. Okay, water and earth energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Three of Swords. Okay. I really am just getting this energy of someone really sitting down in heavy thought, heavy prayer, because it's giving, before I really make this big decision and before I even commit to this. Some of you guys, maybe you're also thinking about getting, an abortion. Okay. I should have said trigger warning. I'm sorry about that, but it's giving that too. Maybe you could be thinking about this because this person has some control issues, or maybe you're like, I don't know if I want a baby with you. There's so much confusion and back and forth in this energy. But then I see with the King of Pentacles, there could be possible marriage already, or it's leading to that. This can even be shared responsibilities, shared finances, okay, joint bank accounts. It's giving you guys are already in this stage where you guys have to share some sort of responsibility. And I feel like you could be just having a lot of sit down moments and asking yourself some very serious questions, maybe questions that you should have asked before, this step. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. And again, if you do resonate with yourself having to ask these questions, it might even be a sign. It might even be a clear sign. You're answering the question. This person could definitely be very controlling, maybe a bit too much in the ego. They have maybe even materialistic, like they like to present themselves in this way, but they're not. It's giving some sort of facade here. Yeah, it's giving you love them, you like when they do this, but you don't like when they do this. So there's definitely a red flag here. There's definitely a red flag that you guys are trying to really sit down and evaluate. So like, hold on, this is a big one. This is a big red flag. Okay, this might honestly be a deal breaker. Okay, can I really compromise? Can I really negotiate with this? Can I really deal with this for the rest of my life? Can I really have children with this person? Or can I see myself co-parenting with this person every day? Okay, it's something like this here. There's a lot of differences, a lot of it. It's giving water and earth energy. Some of you guys, it can even be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and an earth sign. All right, let's see, anything else? But I definitely pick up on you guys having feelings for each other. There's a lot of activities that you guys have, that you enjoy doing with each other. This can even be you guys travel a lot. So this really is like a other half to you. And maybe you're also trying to figure out, am I codependent on this person? Can I really go away for a little bit and be okay? So there may even be some thoughts about that. All right. It just feels like you guys are in your head. What should I do? What should I do? Okay. It's giving, you don't want this problem. You really don't want this problem. So it's also giving you can't ignore it too. But this could even be why you're asking for help. Some of you guys, you could resonate with being readers. So maybe you're also trying to, ask spirit. I feel like you guys are already getting signs though. And if any of you guys have not been able to conceive with this person, there's a sign. There's a sign here. I feel like it's giving the ancestors does not want this child. They don't want this partner bloodline. They don't want it. All right. The soulmate, call it in your soulmate. Yeah. It feels like a lot of you guys that are in connections right now that may resonate with going back and forth. Like there's some healthy, some unhealthy, but it's a lot of unhealthy. You may honestly meet someone else. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. It may come later though. It may come later. I feel like there's still some learning in this connection. Yeah, with the King of Cups. It's giving, if you notice therapy is not working, if you notice sit downs, conversations not helping, it's giving, yeah, this might not be someone for you for the takings. King of Pentacles. Maybe this person also has dad issues. The Tower. Maybe they didn't have a dad. Oh, it's kind of getting sad. Okay. I feel like a part of you does care about this person to the point where you will really, put up with them. However, it's like you're having a lot more moments where you're like, I don't think I can. You're just starting to be a lot, a bit much. Okay. And it could even be shocking. Like, whoa. What's going on here? Okay. Yeah. There may definitely be a separation for that group. All right, let's see. Anything else here? Anything else? Jeez, I was not expecting for the takers to go this way. All right, anything else? It just feels like a mirror is kind of being put up, maybe even to the both of you. Yeah, some things were definitely being tolerated, and it's giving, okay, now I can't even tolerate this. All right, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Swords. Okay, I'm getting this energy of a lot of pretend, like a lot of playing but then fighting, a lot of, you know, laughing but crying. Okay, it's so much back and forth energy. I think this honestly is toxic. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you guys, you may be having to accept the fact that you may be separating yourself from this person in the future. Okay, because I feel like your present self is already aware, like, okay, I don't like this, I don't want to deal with this, I don't even want to do this. Okay, it's giving, you're just not liking it. You're just not liking it. But there may also be this codependency here. It's giving, well, I still love this person. Something like this. Okay, that's what I'm getting. That's literally what I'm getting. Back and forth. All right, so we're gonna end it there, collective. Sorry that taking, look, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm not tripping. Y'all see that Nine of Swords? So I feel like you may honestly be in a chapter where you're just having to be a lot honest, you know, with yourself, with this person, with family, with friends. Okay, like, yeah, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I want to do this. Maybe you guys are also being encouraged to take your time, because rushing may not be the solution here. Okay, it's giving, you might regret it. You're welcome, love. You're so welcome. Thank you guys for joining the live. Thank you for making it lit. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna end it there. There will be uploads tonight, you guys. My apologies for not posting yesterday, but I will be posting tonight. Okay, so thank you for joining. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I mean, it's still early. It's 1:02. Oh my gosh, it's my birthday. 1:02, you guys. My birthday is next week. It's what, Thursday? I think it's Thursday. But yes, we're gonna end it here. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Love and light, everyone.